Tresind is a progressive Indian restaurant. By progressive, we mean that it's a modern it's a modern avatar of serving certain cuisine. It can be Indian cuisine or any other cuisine. It's a latest trend that the old and ancient cuisines like Chinese cuisine or Indian cuisine are coming up with progressive aspect of the cooking, where you involve modern cooking techniques, where you take different forms of molecular gastronomy to excite your diners. And so at Tresind we follow two approach. It's two different practices. The first one is that we want to reinvent the classical Indian dishes. So we bring like a cool breathe of air in the system, where you have some new elements in the classical dishes. It's in a new form. It's like a classic remake of any Hollywood or a Bollywood movie. And then the second approach is to come up with new dishes. That's the most difficult part, where you can't take reference to any of the previous or the ancient cooking recipe, and then you have to come up with a new recipe with Indian flavors, Indian aromas, but at the same time it should be Indian but coming at par with Europe or with par with America probably. We do a lot of classical Indian dishes. We remake them. Like the khandvi is very famous snack in Gujarat. So it's normally a tea time snack, but here we converted that snack, which is a savory and sweet. We converted that same snack into a sorbet which you just had. And the chaat trolley, which is, I think, with the visual effects it has, and with the concept, with the story we attach to it, I think it's again something which is very unique in Dubai. And as far as the new dishes are concerned, like we have introduced one dish. It's called wild mushroom chai. When you slowly cook mushroom for a very long time, it will give you that black color consomme, which resemble to like a black tea. And even the elements which we have put in the menu in that dish are similar to what goes in a tea. It has the truffle oil powder, which is like a milk powder, and it has the dehydrated mushrooms, which looks like your dry tea leaves. So we make the story behind every dish to make it successful, and then of course the flavors are very important. So Tresind is located on Sheikh Zayed Road in Radisson Royal Hotel, second floor. We're open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner, and we have a very pretty lounge as well. And we'll promise you that you'll have a very wonderful time at Tresind.